My name is Rafael, you're watching Rock and Roll Garage, and today I'm going to show you two bands from the 70s that John Lennon liked. But first, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave your comment. Well, John Lennon tragically was killed in 1980 at the age of 40. So we don't have a lot of interviews given by him where we can know more about his musical taste at the time and etc. But a short period before his death, still in 1980, he gave an interview to Playboy magazine, and he mentioned two bands from the 70s that he really liked at the time, that he praised at the time. And the first one was the B-52s, the American band formed in Athens, Georgia in 1976. And he mentioned the group saying this: "I enjoy the B-52s because I heard them doing Yoko. It's great. If Yoko ever goes back to her old sound, they'll be saying, yeah, she's copying the B-52s. He said that because the first song that he heard by the B-52s were their first big hit, which was Rock Lobster. And in the middle of that song, Cindy, one of the singers of the band, she really goes to a really high range with her voice, let's say. I don't know how to say that technically exact what she does, but Yoko used to do some kind of really high screams in the songs and etc., which is kind of similar to what was done in that song by the B-52. So he was joking about it, about that. And also in 1980, just a few days before he was killed, he gave an interview to Rolling Stone magazine, and he revealed that that was a song that really inspired him to go back to the studio with Yoko and record a new album, which ended up becoming Double Fantasy, his final studio album. And this is what he told Rolling Stone. He said, "I was at a dance club one night in Bermuda. Upstairs, they were playing disco, and downstairs, I suddenly heard Rock Lobster by the B-52s for the first time. Do you know it? It sounds just like Yoko's music. So I said to myself, it's me. It's time to get the old axe and wake up the wife." And this is what he said about it, about the B-52s. The second band that he praised was The Pretenders, which is a mixed, let's say, an Anglo-American band, British-American band, which has as the guitarist and leader Chrissie Hynde, who actually was born in the United States. She was the group was formed in Hereford, England, back in 1978, but Chrissie was actually born in the United States. And besides her at the time, on the first album of the band, there were Martin Chambers, the drummer, Pete Farndon, the bass player, and James Honeyman Scott on guitar and keyboards. And what John Lennon said about the Pretenders on that interview with Playboy magazine was, "Well, I like all music these days, depending on what time of the day it is. I don't like styles of music or people per se. I can't say I enjoy the Pretenders, but I like their hit record." At the time when John Lennon passed away, the Pretenders had only released their first debut album, which had some praise songs like Precious, Stop Your Sobbing, Private Life, and probably the most famous one from that album, which is Brass in Pocket. And that album picked a #1 on the United Kingdom albums chart and #9 on the United States Billboard 200. And these are the two bands that John Lennon said he liked in the 70s. And if you want to read more about it, you go to the description, visit the article we wrote about it, and let's talk, okay? Tell me if you like these two groups or not, if you like John Lennon, or if you know anything else you want to share about these two bands and their connections with John or the Beatles, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and leave your comment. Thank you for watching, and I see you later.